Hey guys, this is Yimers3. As you've seen there, this is a game between me and a player online. I'm the 49ers, he's the Chiefs. It's Madden 2011. I loft one up here to Davis. I saw the mismatch. He lined up a linebacker on my real fast tight end, so I took advantage of that mismatch and lobbed it up to my tight end Davis there. Got the nice big gainer right off the beginning of the game. Again, hit Davis across the middle. He's amazing. One of the best tight ends in the game. Definitely, I think the best receiving tight end in the game. I mean, he's got the most speed and gets open, and he causes a ton of big matchup problems for defenses. As you can see, I shut down Charles right there on the run. Brought a couple blitzes up the middle. Right here, he's going to hit Charles out on the side and hits a nice spin move. Got lucky there to break a tackle, but ends up beating all my guys to the corner because he's extremely fast. So, and you'll see what I do on defense is in a little bit here. You'll see that I do a defensive assignment and I throw Willis on him. But so now I'm back on offense. We're tied 7-7, and again I'm going to go to Davis. He burns the slow safety. And there's a TD, baby, to the house. Yeah, he's pretty sick. I hit him a lot this game. I'm up 14-7. Now right here, I'm gonna do this defensive assignment. You just hit start. Go to coaching options and then defensive assignment. Pick their offensive player who you want to target on. Who's Jamal Charles, obviously the running back. And as I'm going down, I just kind of see who's got a lot of speed. I would have thrown Mays right here on him, the safety, but I kind of didn't want to do that because then that allows for other mismatches in the secondary. Because you got to throw if I throw the safety on one of their running backs, that means either a linebacker's going to be lined up against a tight end or a receiver. So I just threw Willis on Charles, and as you see, it seems to work out here. I mean, I kind of shut down Charles for the rest of the game, but he gets a couple big gainers, but it definitely helps out a lot. So I got him on Charles. He breaks a couple tackles here with his fullback, I believe it is. And I'm chasing him down with Mays. He's like 95 speed. He's pretty good. I like to run different coverages on defense. I like to run some zones here and there, some man here and there. Mainly, the biggest thing is to switch it up. I mean, you don't want to keep running man because he's going to notice that and he's going to call specific plays to take advantage of the man defense. So, I mean, basically, you definitely want to switch it up, stay unpredictable, and do the best you can with that. And as you can see, I kind of get stuck in no man's land here. I get a nice lucky play off to Davis. He's been my go-to guy. Why not throw it to him? So it was an okay play, I guess. Not the greatest, but certainly not the worst. And again here, I'm just going to play good, solid defense. I send a blitz up the middle, force him to get rid of it early. He throws a pick. Not a bad thing at all. Here comes a nice run to Gore. I believe I take this one to the house too. As he started creeping people up, I kept audibling out, but like fake audibling, like as if I was going to throw a pass in that situation, like faking hot routes and audibles. And I just kept the same play up and ran it in right there with Gore. So, like I said, you want to read the defenses. Right here, I read the play right, but didn't quite make the tackle. Kind of poor defense on my part. I mean, it was a good read, but I didn't make the tackle. Definitely, he should have been tackled in the backfield. If not in the backfield, only for a gain of like 2 by Willis, but I messed up there. Now, right here, see, I read his defense. I see that he's going to be running a zone, and this guy up short on me, on Davis here, is going to play the left zone, and the guy in the back behind him is going to play deep. So I send a guy deep, and then Davis on a shorter route to hit the open zone. I throw it to Davis as soon as he breaks. And there's the touchdown right there. So yeah, once you read what they're doing, I mean, you can definitely switch your styles up. The sign of a good Madden player is somebody who will audible out in situations like that, and not just keep going with the same old plays, or keep going with plays that are already designed. You kind of want to do your own thing depending on what they're calling on defense. So it's, once you play the game enough, you'll get to realize and read what other people are doing. I mean, most of the time, I'd say about 85 to 90% of the time, if I'm on offense, I can read what defense he's using. Not all the time, though. It also depends on the player. But right here, I switch out to my safety, go up for the ball, and cut it off for a pick. I'm going to take a Gore here. Nice little run up the middle. Actually, nice big run up the middle. I don't know how he caught me there. I mean, if I had a faster running back, he's gone for sure. But that was a linebacker right there that caught me. That's crazy. There's no way he should have caught me, but it's alright because it turns into a touchdown anyway. Not a big deal at all. But yeah, sometimes I don't understand that, how linebackers can catch my running back. But, it happens. The defense is definitely a little faster than the offense. So, right here, another forced throw on a blitz. I blitz up the middle real quick and forced him to throw it out early and got another pick with Spencer. He had like 3 picks in the game. Right here, I caught him in an audible. I called hike real quick and I hit my guy Crabtree on the outside. As he was audibling, I realized nobody was on Crabtree, so I figured, hey, let me call hike real quick and start this play up while nobody's on him. Got a nice little gainer there. And on defense, I either like to be a middle linebacker, a lineman, or a safety. I mean, really, there's anyone else to be as crazy. It all depends on what he's doing. If he's running a lot or if he's got a good running back, I'll try and be like a middle linebacker. If he's passing a lot, I'll like to be a safety. And if I can't stop the pass, I like to bring a lineman up from the line and use him in coverage. But sometimes people catch on to that and they start running the ball, and that's a sign of a good player too. They'll do different things, do things to counter what you're doing. And it's all about counters in Madden, I believe. You see what they're doing, you adapt to it, it works. But then once you see they switch what they're doing up, you got to readapt and switch your game up again and do different plays. And then they'll see what you're doing, and then it's like, oh well, they're going to switch what they're doing up, and then you got to catch on to it before they burn you deep or hit a big play, or you know what I mean? So it's kind of a mind game. Definitely a mind game with the better players. So I'm going to run it here with Gore. This is a pretty big third down run, 3rd and 9. I kind of figured, hey, let me run. He wasn't stacking a lot of guys on the line, and I ran up the middle. He brought his D-line out, so I ran up the middle right towards the hole and ended up getting the first down on 3rd down. See, it's plays like that. Like on 3rd down, you would think, oh, I got to pass it 3rd and 9. Well, if you see he's only got 3 guys on the line and moves his defensive lineman way back, there's only 2 guys you got 5 or 6 blockers, you could run easily for a solid 7 to 10 yards. I mean, I needed 9 there. I got the 12 or whatever it was, or 11. So, yeah, it's just about adapting to what they're doing. And here I made a couple nice stops. It was 3rd and 1. I stopped him there on the run, and then 4th and 1 I used Willis out on that screen. I didn't get burnt that time. Kind of came up and blocked the ball, knocked it down. Right here, Crabtree, you're going to see I hit him deep. I use a lot of people to block here in this situation. Bring Morgan to the right side to help me block. And I run out to the right, and Crabtree burns him. Boom, deep ball, and that's the game, baby. Definitely over at this point, and I just do a little insult to injury. Throwing a little salt in his wounds. I go for 2 here. Hit Crabtree on the slant. Just reading what his defense is going to be. Hit him on the slant when he's running in the open zone, and then I kick an onside kick. And I get the ball with like 5 seconds left, but my last play I tried was nothing, so I don't even have it shown up.